It is day number 2 of our TinkerCAD activities today, and we are going to today get logged into the TinkerCAD program. One of the things that we do want to do is change the units, kind of the measurement units, to inches, since that's what we've been working with in class, measuring with inches and understanding those fractions and decimals that go along with that. And then today you're just going to be able to play around with the program, create something of your choice, and then once you do make something, adding a screenshot of your creation into your design notebook, because we want to document all of our work in our design notebooks. And our question today, our essential question that will guide us, is how can failure lead to success? One of the things that you're going to find today is that you're going to make mistakes. As you play around and you start doing something for the first time, you're going to make mistakes. You're going to have those failures. But how ultimately will that lead to success? That should be in the back of our minds, and we should be able to answer that question at some point today. So right now, let's pause the video and open up your design notebook, and then you can restart the video once you have that open and you are ready to go. All right, we have our design notebook open today. You see for day number 2, as a class, you reviewed the vocabulary terms, so hopefully everybody is under the understanding, or has the understanding of what those terms mean as we move forward. And then today you see our homework, which is part of inquiring and analyzing, so the asking questions, the trying to figure things out, get some background information. That's what inquiring and analyzing means. Today we're going to log into TinkerCAD and then just create something fun of your choosing. All right, so let's skip down. Let's use our bookmark here and skip down to the start of day number 2. As always, we have a goal that we should be setting today. What do you want to accomplish? Is there something that you want to try to create today that could be part of your goal? All right, and then you see our definition, or not our definition, our essential question about how can failure lead to success. And so again, we started you off with a prompt here. Failures can lead to successes by. Give some examples as you work through this today about how making those mistakes can actually lead us to success. All right, and so let's scroll down. In our design notebook, what we're going to do is we're going to run through our design notebook here quickly about what needs to go in here, and then we will go into TinkerCAD and explore kind of how you get signed in and how you need to do the things that you need to do today in TinkerCAD. All right. At any point, pause the video so you can go back and do some work, and then come back to the video and kind of pick it up as you go as well. So feel free to pause as many times as you need. Our design notebook here is set up as a checklist. So you can go through each of these checklist items and just check it off so you know that you've done those things. So the first thing you're going to do is log into TinkerCAD. There's a link right here that you can click on, and that will take you to the TinkerCAD program. Once you've done that, all you need to do is right-click on one of these boxes, and then I'm going to just change that to a check mark showing that I've done that. Once you get to TinkerCAD, you're going to choose the Join Now in the upper right corner, join a class. Your teacher will have provided you with a 12-digit code, so you can click Go to My Class. When you log in, you'll want to log in with your your school email address, and so you're going to choose Other Providers, and then click on the Google icon, which looks like this G. You'll click on Create a New Design. We're going to change everything again to inches because that's how we want to measure. That's how we've been practicing here in class. You're going to update that grid, and then you're just going to create something. Notice that we want you to create at least one thing. That's the must-do right here. And we have the icon, the camera icon, that symbolizes that we need to take a screenshot. And so we want to see what you made. Document everything in your design notebook. Okay, in orange, you can create a second thing. If you create another thing, whatever it is, whatever you feel like you want to create today, you don't have to do that, but that's something that you should do, is try to create a couple different things. That screenshot is going to go right here in this orange box. And then you see our daily summary for today. Again, tell us what's something that you learned, what did you complete, and then there's the stop sign for the end of day 2. So that's what's going to go in your design notebook. So let's go ahead right now and click on this TinkerCAD link right here, or use the class code that your teacher gave you in class. Well, let's get logged in right now by clicking on the TinkerCAD link right here. So pause the video while you do that, and then I'll rejoin you once you've got the TinkerCAD, you're on the TinkerCAD site. All right, we are now on TinkerCAD. The first thing you're going to click on is up here in the upper right-hand corner, Join Now. You click on Join Now, you are students, so we're going to choose Students, Join a Class. Your teacher will provide you with a 12-digit code, so make sure you get that from your teacher. You're going to type in that 12-minute code or 12-digit code and click Go to My Class. Now this is going to be important. We don't want to click Join with nickname or email or username. We want to use other providers. We want to sign in with Google because you already have school Google accounts. This is what we want to choose. Okay, so we click the G, the Google G, and that's going to take you to a page like this where you just choose your email address. And once you choose your email address, now you are signed into your class. All right? So once you're signed into your class, now you are free to create. And so today what we're going to do, we're just going to play around with this. You can see some things that I've created before. Okay, so you're going to just create some things. So we're going to choose the blue button right here in the middle that says Create New Design. When I create new design, before I can start playing around with things and trying to create things, you will see over here on the right-hand side where it says Edit Grid. And if you look here, it says 1.0 millimeters. Now we don't want things measured in millimeters. We want to use inches. So we're going to choose Edit Grid. And where it says units right here in the middle, I'm going to change that from millimeters to inches. Okay, I click Update Grid, and then notice down here that it now says 1/8 of an inch. So now we are measuring with inches. And so now, today, the rest of this time is going to be up to you just to kind of play around with this and see what you can create. Notice that there are some shapes over here on the right-hand side that you can use. If I click on Basic Shapes, there's other things, text and numbers. Just play around with this and see what you can do. All right, so happy creating. If you need some extra help, make sure you reach out to your teachers, and we would love to help you. But just see what you can do today. If it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. We're just trying things out. All right? So have fun with this. Have fun playing around with TinkerCAD and see what you can create today. Be creative. We will talk to you next time.